I don't think I change. I truly believe it's just my perspective and the life circumstances that I was given to you. You know, the cards that I was dealt has really shaped my mind. At only 27 years old, I feel like I have gained so much wisdom, so much knowledge, and so much understanding. But let me go ahead and introduce myself. What's up, AKK family? It's your girl Nay, your hostess with the mostest, your favorite bestie, your favorite mother, or whatever else you want me to be. If you want to be your cousin, your sister, your auntie, whoever, I'm Nay. Today we're going to be talking about, my perspective changing as I go through life. I am only 27 years old. I have wrote down some keynotes that I want to talk about because sometimes when I'm talking about something, I'm actually thinking about the next topic and I tend to get off track and talk so fast. So we're going to get into that. But before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share this video, and welcome to the family. As y'all can see, I know this big old orange wall. I'm at work right now. I work the easiest job in the world, so I'm just sitting here, literally. So let's get into it. It's a bunch of things that I have learned over the course of 6 years. My daughter is 6 years old, literally. After her first birthday, that's when life really just... Life was hitting me in the face hard, y'all. It was hitting me in the face hard. But one thing I did in the midst of all of that, I stopped asking myself why and started asking, right now, what is this situation teaching me? What do I need to do to overcome the current situation that I am? And I just feel like once you have that change of mindset, when you stop pointing fingers, when you stop thinking it's you versus everybody else, and I say this all the time, it's really not. It's you versus you. When you're in something, I feel like that is God sitting you down like, look, baby, you need to learn you need to learn how to fight. A son, if you're watching this video, you need to learn how to fight. And then I was young. I was 21 experiencing what I was experiencing. I felt like at 21, I was experiencing women in their 30s life lessons, going through a divorce. I was a new mom, lost my job, lost my car, with the woo, long story short. But I had to stop saying, well, this person left me high and dry. My car, my job. But I really should have been pointing the finger at myself like, girl, clearly it's something that you need to work on because you didn't see the signs. You ignored yourself. You wasn't putting yourself first. So instead of pointing fingers and blaming everybody for your current situations and just look inward, work on you, do what you need to do to better your circumstances and move on. And I also want to say I don't have life figured out at all. I'm still overcoming. I have overcame, but I am still overcoming. Like every day we evolve. Every day you have a chance to wake up and grow. So I also want to mention that I am a mama too, if you don't know already. So motherhood, and I know a lot of moms say this. I know, but motherhood really gave me the strength. It gave me the motivation. It gave me the reason to keep pushing. I just knew anytime I looked at my daughter, I could not let her down. I could not abandon her. I couldn't let her, lack love because I was hurting. If anything, I wanted to love harder so that she would always put herself first. Always know that she is enough. Not was enough. She is enough. She is all that in a bag of chips. So Kinsley, she was the only baby at the time, of course. She's 6. But Kinsley, my girl, she is my reason. She, my why, my strength, my motivation. And I just feel like if you have kids, give your kids your energy. Don't give the situation your energy. Yes, it's okay to cry. It's okay to scream. Honestly, you need to cry. You need to scream. You need to spend time sitting in your anger, in your sadness, whatever stage that you're in your grief or your trauma. Feel those things, because if you don't feel them, how would you know how to work through it? And working through it is learning yourself, understanding how the situation affected you and how you need to moving forward. Happiness comes and goes and peace stays. So, today you may wake up happy, feeling better. The next hour you may feel like, damn, why this is happening to me? So you have to learn happy. You have to think happy. You have to be happy. You have to change your perspective. Yes, this is happening to me right now, but it's not going to steal my joy. It's not going to steal my peace. If anything, I still have my mind. I'm still living inside my body. I have my strength. I'm waking up every day. I'm proving to myself that this situation is not serving me the way it intended to take me out. So I really just want to say, focus on your peace rather than your happiness, because the two correlates. Once you peaceful within yourself, once you can bring your own self peace, you will automatically be happy. And with that, you have to put yourself first. You have to do the work. You have to learn yourself. And also your peace matters more than impressing the next person. Just think about it. If you literally trying to keep up with the next person just to impress somebody, you're stressing yourself. You're not at peace. Like, be peaceful, be happy within yourself to the point where the next person opinions doesn't really matter. Be you. Be authentically you. Stop trying to impress people. Being alone, and it just takes perspective just to think like this. But being alone really doesn't mean that you're lonely. Being alone is that means you just physically don't have no one to sit with you. But you're not lonely, because if you could, I just feel like that goes back to being peaceful, having peace within yourself. If you could sit with yourself and be okay with it, you're good. I just feel like you're good. If you could be your own friend first, if you could love yourself first, you will actually see that being alone does not equate loneliness. And trust me, I've been there. Divorce, friendship, I'm starting over. Literally, as we speak, my life is starting over right now. And I'm only 27. I got married at what, 19, divorced at 21. Friends done came and left in the midst of all that. So I spent 6 years alone. When I tell you, not going outside, not experiencing life, the only time I would go somewhere is to like bring my kids to the jump place, or bring them to parties to literally spend time with them. But and I was alone to the point I didn't keep up my hair, my appearance. I was just sitting inside, just being a mother 24/7. But I was okay with it because I knew I was working on myself, and I knew that came with change. Being alone comes with change. It comes with growth. It comes with evolution. You have to elevate. You cannot take everyone with you. Folk, if you're a mom, if you're a parent in general, and if you're going through a hard time, do not put your energy in something else. Possess that energy for you and your babies. So another thing I did with my loneliness, I went for walks, 45 minutes to an hour walks every single morning. If I did not start off running, I was walking and with my faja in the summertime. But one thing my walks did, they brought me clarity. They brought me a peace of mind. It grew my relationship with God. I started looking at trees differently. I started looking at grass, the birds, the sky. And I was just like, it blew my mind. Like, I was like, oh my God. When you feel yourself having a change of heart, change of mind, the way you talk, anything, you're going to be like, oh my God. Perspective really change you. You have to stop being so stuck up, so focus on one thing, on the problem. You have to be open to growth. You have to be open to constructive criticism if you want a change in perspective. Another thing you have to do with yourself, I think I kind of said this, is sit with your thoughts. Literally, anything you think about, I want you to process it, understand yourself, and find a solution for every thought. And if you're a person that have negative thoughts, I know it's easier said than done, but you have to think positive. If you can't be positive on an authentic day or authentically as yourself, think positive. I got negative thoughts all the time, but I had to remove those thoughts, negative thoughts, with positive comments. If I got a negative comment, negative thought in my head, I will reply to myself with a positive comment. Sorry, y'all. I kind of talk fast. My thoughts be going all over the place. But sit with your thought. Change the way you think. And also, if you don't believe in God and you believe in something, ask who you believe in or what you believe in to change your mind. Change your mindset. Remove any negativity. Allow me to think positive. Allow me to be a positive, humble, loving person. Learn who you are. I know a lot of us in our 20s, we just be doing stuff. We don't really think about the person we want to become, the person we are at the moment. But you really have to learn who you are. How do you know what you really like if you don't sit with yourself? How do you know your communication style if you don't sit with yourself? How do you know how you like to be talked to, how you like to be presented? You have to sit with yourself. Do not neglect yourself. Love yourself. Once you love yourself, I'll tell you, it will all come together. Another keynote that I have is stop proving yourself to everybody. And I think that's more of being a people pleaser. If you're a people pleaser, start saying no. Start saying no. Start taking the time out for yourself. You don't have to show up for everybody. You don't have to impress everybody. Impress yourself. Show yourself what you can do when you really put your mind to it, when you really work on yourself. And if you a woman, baby, and when you step into your power, you're going to feel like the baddest on earth. And it's such a great feeling. Stop explaining. Stop over-explaining. Stop trying to convince. You don't owe nobody no explanation. Especially if they contribute to your pain, to your trauma. You do not owe that person any explanation. And you do not have to always accept that person when they come back to you. No, a simple no. Make people stand on what they told you. Because words hurt. Make people stand on it. With your actions, make them stand on their words. Another thing that I want you to understand, that you cannot expect everyone to understand your journey. No one's gonna agree with how you moving. No one's gonna agree with the boundaries you set for yourself. Some people may not agree with your standards and your values, but you have to understand, not every woman, every man, every friend, every cousin, whoever is gonna understand the person you are, because they are not you. Individually, we're different. So accept your journey. Just because somebody told you you should be doing something doesn't mean you should be doing it. Learn who you are. Learn how you want shit to go. Learn how you want stuff to go. Another thing, my body became my temple. That's eating right. I stopped eating fast food. I stopped eating. I'm not gonna say I stopped eating chips, but I stopped eating them consistently because I still love my hot fries from time to time. Sodas, I call them cold drinks, but y'all say sodas. Sodas, juice, cut all that out. I only drink water, to the point if I drink cold drinks or juice now, it's either too sugary, it's like the texture is too thick in my mouth. Only drink water, and it's the difference. It clears up your skin and it helps you with your weight loss. And another thing is, after both of my kids, probably mainly after my first one, I gained a lot of weight, but I breastfed with my second baby for a whole year. Weight was good until I stopped. So weight loss helped me change my perspective. Literally, I don't know, it's like a chemical reaction. When I started losing weight, when I started walking every morning, just everything changed for me. It's like the stress, that's the biggest thing. When you work out, when you treat your body like a temple, the stress, the amount of stress that just goes away is just unbelievable. You start feeling different. You start feeling lighter. It's just like, oh, God just said, oh, take this stress off her. Remove it. She's doing the work. Let it go. And it's like, you really feel it. When you really let change overcome you, when you really let change overtake you in a positive way, it's like you feel like all in your bones. Like, I love this. Every day you just want to wake up and keep repeating the same thing until you become an even better woman. Like I said, drinking water. I also do strength training. I don't just walk every morning. I lift weights as well. Treating your body like it's important. Loving your body. Putting yourself first in so many ways. My biggest lesson is try not to think one way. If you already have a certain way you think already, it's okay to renew it. It's accept change. Let it happen. You don't know who you're going to come out to be on the other side. Literally, I feel like I'm the greatest version of myself. Although I never been 27 before, but I know who I was back then. I reflect on myself a lot. I reflect on my now a lot. Literally every day I'm like, girl, we've overcome so much. The thoughts I used to think, the stress, the overloading, the anxiety. the anxiety, I'm not gonna say, yes, I had depression. I was going through some depression. I'm not even gonna sit up here and sugarcoat y'all. I'm gonna be, if we gonna talk, we gonna be real. Yes, I went through depression, but I could truly and honestly say I'm a better woman now. I'm healthy than I've ever been. I'm happier than I've ever been. I'm peaceful than I've ever been. And I'm just so glad that God allowed me to go through the storm, because I appreciate my storm so much. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, I went through the separation. I'm so glad I went through the divorce. I'm so glad that the man who didn't love me decided to leave me, because it told me to love myself. It showed me who I am. I don't want to, over explain or nothing, but y'all getting what I put down. If you watch this video all the way to the end, I just want to say thank you for watching it. Thank you for being here with me as we continue to grow, to evolve, and change perspective. It's only going to get better from here. And if you're currently going through change at any age right now, drop it down in the comments below. I would love to see how your perspective has changed, how you have grown, and what's some things that you've learned along the way. What's some things you've learned along the way? So, thank y'all. Welcome to the AKK family.